Hello there, Bradley from B-Rad TV here, and if you watch my channel, you know I travel a lot. So I wanted to make a video about my hotel security, safety, survival tips. Number one, the first thing you do when you get to your room is check for intruders. Make sure nobody is in there hiding, waiting to do something bad, okay? Check behind the curtains, check under the sofa, check in cupboards, check absolutely anything that opens. Obviously, check under the bed. When you do check under the bed, do it from a bit of a distance, because if there is somebody under there with a knife and you stick your face right under it, slashy slash, checking under the bed. Oh, it's got a knife, I'm stabbed. Oh. Too late, you're dead. Checking under the bed. Oh, he's got a knife, he's coming out. Stamp, stamp. So check from a distance, and then if there is somebody, they've got to crawl out, and that's plenty of time to stamp on them or get them with a chair. Which leads me to my next point. Once you've checked for intruders you think is safe, just identify anything that you think could be used as a self-defense weapon. I mean, chairs, ornaments, lampshades, paperweights, a kettle, anything that could be used in your defense, just in case you've missed somebody or someone's going to come running in the room as you're trying to relax. That's a pretty good practice anywhere you go, really. Restaurants, cafes. I'm not saying go attack people, I'm saying look for anything that could be used in your self-defense. After that, identify your nearest fire escape. Hotels should have on the back of their door a little map that literally shows you where your room is on the floor, where the nearest fire escape is, so always know where you're going if there's a fire. And on the subject of fire, also know your window situation. If you can just lower yourself out of the window, say don't jump, get as low as you can on the windowsill, lower your full body length because that will take off a big distance, and then jump off if it's safe, obviously not if you're in a skyscraper. You can also get your bed sheets. How many have I've got? 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets here that I could tie together and take a good bit of distance off. Also chuck the mattress out the window. Again, if it's a sensible, safe distance and you can do that. If you are going out into the hall in the event of a fire and going to the fire escape, check your door handle with the back of your hand for the temperature. If you check with the back of your hand and it is hot to the touch, your natural reaction will be to pull it away, go, oh, that's hot, that's what your body will do. You touch it with your hand like that, your hand will close up and you could burn the inside of your hand. Fire as well, hit the deck, get as low as you can and crawl. If you can get it, cover your mouth and nose with a wet cloth. But if you can't do that, just hit the deck and crawl, because in a fire, it's not like the flames that will get you, it's the heat, the smoke, the poison, the dirt, the carbon monoxide, all the just crap in the air and the heat. You'll just pass out, you'll suffocate and die, and then even if you do pass out, then the flames will get you when you pass out. So crawl. And back to security, if you've got an adjoining door in your room, open yours, make sure the other one is shut, and then close yours and lock it. For added security, you can wedge a chair in front of it, or anything that will make noise. Put an ice bucket down there with a couple of glasses and things stacked on it, so if that door opens at any point, glasses will smash, it'll make a noise, it'll wake you up. You could do that on the main hotel room door as well. Another good little hack, I heard some close protection guy on YouTube talk about it. You'd have to preemptively do this and bring it with you, it's not something you can just make in the room. If you get a rape alarm that has a cord, put a bit of string or any sort of cord to extend the cord. You can use duct tape or anything, fasten it to the back of the door, fasten the cord to anything in the room. If the door's kicked down or someone opens the door without you knowing, the cord is pulled out of the rape alarm. If it does, well, it'll wake you up. Hopefully it'll scare them off. No one will be expecting that when they open the door. Another check you should do, depending on where you're going, if it's somewhere exotic and there could be bugs, spiders, poisonous things that want to kill you, check your bed and your bedside tables. Like lift the pillows up, give the pillows a shake, look under the duvet, take the duvet off completely. Then once you've actually checked the duvet and the pillows, get on the bed, give it a poke and a wobble and jump around a little bit just to make sure if there's anything in there it'd wake up, you'd know about it. The bedside tables, give them a little twist, open the drawers, close the drawers, just move about. So if there's anything nested in there curled up, you would have woken it up. And then while you're getting ready and things, if there's something nasty lurking in there, hopefully you've woken it up and moved it so you can trap it and let it outside to be free. Now we feel a bit safe and secure, this is what I do for my living arrangements to make spending 4 or 5 days in a hotel room manageable. I have routines and certain things I do to make life more comfortable for me, more organised, so I know that when I come to leave and pack up, I'm not going to forget anything. You need different places for things. I will find a place for my cases. I'll have a big case and a little case. I'll make sure I know, right, this is where the big case is, this is where the little case is. I can leave them there, open them, spill out the contents and work from there. I will also have a dirty washing area, and I will also have a shoe area. I will also have a food area. I will unpack all my little travel bits and put all my food out. Things like that just make it a bit easier for me, having certain places where I know where certain things are. And room hacks, you might be able to see behind me there, I've got my wet gym vest hanging up. Lots of hotel rooms have aircon units and they'll have a grate or a fan by the door there. So you can get a coat hanger and you can twist the hook 90 degrees, put it in, twist it and just hang it on that. Obviously if it's a screwed in secure thing, don't start hanging it on loose bits. But especially the fire sprinkler thing. There's a bit of glass or diamond or something there that's really fragile. If it's knocked out, the sprinkler will go off, it might set off the fire alarm system. So whatever you do not hang anything on the fire alarm sprinklers or the fire alarms. Some hotels even have a little coat hanger with a big red mark through it next to them just to let people know this is not a coat hanger hook. And if you watch my channel, you know I like hotel gyms and hotel breakfasts. My tip hack for that is get there first thing. If it's a 24-hour gym, you're absolutely fine. Of course, this depends on your routine. I've worked out what works for me. I will get up at, say, 3:30 in the morning, eat a protein bar, wait an hour, have a pre-workout thing or a black coffee, get to the gym 5, 5:30 maybe, then I'll work out, shower, and I'll tend to get to breakfast first thing. The main reason for that is that lots of hotel gyms, they're not like proper gyms, they're quite small, and also breakfasts can get busy at peak times. So by going early, I'll get to do whatever I want in the gym and I won't have to queue up for breakfast. So if you can, early, be the first one there. In the gym as well, not since COVID, which has been absolutely killer for me, but there should always be a big filtered water tank. So if you're running low on water, always have a water bottle that you can go to the gym and refill. Even if you're not working out, go to the gym and refill your water bottle. And I've recently encountered a few times when people who haven't used hotels a lot don't know what they can sort of do and give you. It's okay to pick up the phone and ask for plates, a couple of glasses, some cutlery, an ice bucket, things like that. You're paying to live in a hotel, so within reason they'll bring you some comforts you can use to eat food and have glasses and things like that. Now, using objects and appliances in the hotel room, kettle, coffee machines, ironing board, anything, check them before you use it. I heard a horror story that somebody opened their kettle and there were black mushrooms, like black fungus growing inside it. Blah. So check inside that, obviously. If you're going to use the iron and the ironing board, check there's no dirt on the ironing board and check the iron. Before, when I didn't used to do this and know these things, I just turned the iron on, came to iron a nice white top, put the iron on it, like black rubber or plastic that someone had stupidly ironed a graphic, just smeared it and burned it right into my white shirt. Amazing. So check the iron. If there is any gunge on it, you can turn it on, let it heat up, and more often than not, just rubbing it up and down the rim of the ironing board, the edge of the ironing board, will take it off. But just check it all first. When it comes time to leave, you don't want to forget anything. I find that having my areas where I know this was here, this was here, this was here, just drummed into me as a routine, that tends to help me not forget anything. If you're using the safe, which is really good, or you're putting things in a certain place, I would recommend you say leave something important you can't leave without. So the shoes you're going to wear, anything like that, take one of your shoes and leave that in the safe with your passport and phone or whatever you're putting in the safe. Because if you come to leave, you might forget what's in the safe, but if you've only got one shoe on, you'll remember that and you'll think, oh, hang on a minute, I put a shoe in the safe. Passport saved. When you are 100% packed and you're ready to go, you've got your cases, you've checked the room, that's what you give it a once or twice over to make sure you haven't forgotten anything. Gym kits and swimwear, things like that I sometimes do forget because each hotel is different in the bathroom. I might hang it on the hook on the back of a door, hang it on a hook by the bath, and it's different to my normal routine, so I forget to check the back of the bathroom door, which now I do, and I tend to forget things like that. But when you are ready to go and you're all packed, the room is checked, before you go out the door, physically touch and look at important things. Wallet, passport, car keys, house keys, laptop, camera. Literally stand in the door with it open your case, physically touch and look at the important things. And then I do that again when I'm in the lobby. When I get down to the lobby, I will do the same check again, just so there's zero chance of me forgetting anything. And when you check out, I will say, never use quick checkout. Ever. It could be convenient, just pop your key in there, let's go. No. Even if you've paid your bill and done it, before I check out, I will double check my bill. Make sure it's paid, make sure it's zero, whatever. And I'll ask for a copy of it as well. If I can't get a copy, I'll ask for a photo of it. You don't want to get home and then suddenly they say, oh yeah, you bought these 3 bottles of champagne. Whoa, I didn't buy any champagne. It's happened to me. I've got to check out and they said, yeah, this night you bought. No, I have bought bottles of drink before, but I don't a lot. So it happened to me and there was stuff that I hadn't bought and I just said, well, I'm not leaving. Can you tell me when this happened? And they said, oh yeah, half an hour ago at the bar you got this. And I was like, well, you can see that I'm here ready to leave. I'm not intoxicated, haven't been drinking at all. There's no way. And they say, oh, there could have been a mistake with it. I think someone's... Yeah, they have. And then sort it out. So double check your bill before you leave. Never quick checkout. Is there anything else on my little cheat sheet? I think that's it. There's probably a lot more that could be said. There's probably a lot more I do. But I just wanted to do a quick rundown of what I do when I go away and keeps me safe, happy and content. Go travel. Enjoy your travels. Be safe. Hopefully this has entertained you, intrigued you. Hey, who knows? Maybe you learned something. Look after yourselves, take care, and be rad.